Okay, it's time for a new pickups video, and as you can see, it's of a mysterious parcel. Now, this particular item, I decided to get it for those of you who've seen my Apple MacBook Air unboxing, which a lot of people have, and thank you for those views and kind comments. This actual accessory will serve my MacBook Air very well, and maybe those of you who have one or even a laptop. So without further ado, we shall unbox this item. Got my trusty Stanley knife, hopefully sharp enough. Now, I did have to wait quite a while for this particular item, a couple of weeks, but hopefully it should be worth it, because it came all the way from China, and once it's unboxed you'll kind of see why, and we can go into and discuss further detail as to why I got this particular item, and then there's actually reasoning and logic behind it. So it's well padded, and as you can see, we've got here, it's of a polishing cloth. Now, for those of you who have MacBook Airs or MacBook or laptops in general, is they can smudge a lot, especially depending on what color you have. Now, as you've seen in the video, my one is a, so you can get this properly in there. My one is a midnight blue, and unfortunately, it is a bit of a fingerprint magnet, and I know that for some people that can be annoying. Now, don't get me wrong, I don't regret buying the actual color, but obviously this is going to happen, and obviously it doesn't have to just apply to Apple MacBooks or laptops. I mean, this could apply to all laptops in general, depending obviously, of course, on the color, which will make it more obvious when it comes to seeing the smudges on or fingerprints on your laptop, depending on what color you've got, obviously, and the material, whether it's more of a matte or a shiny finish. So the last thing that you want is your laptop in general being covered in fingerprints and oil residue, which can happen because obviously as humans we all sweat. Now, the reason what makes this one a little bit different is Apple do sell a polishing cloth for their to be used for their products. Now, this particular product itself is $19.99, which in my book I think is very, very expensive. Again, I don't know, and when I've seen unboxings of the Apple polishing cloth on other YouTube videos, it doesn't look very big for me. And I'm not saying that there isn't kind of the could be something particularly kind of unique to the actual polishing cloth itself, but I think the price of it is far too expensive, and this is a problem that I feel that Apple have in general, and obviously they know that people will buy their accessories. Now, I do love Apple products, as you've seen, whether it's been my Series 9 iWatch, of recent my MacBook Air unboxing, and obviously you would have seen in the past my iPhone Pro 15 unboxing and iPhone Pro 15 Max and the iPhone Pro 12 and Max unboxings over the last couple of years and up until present day. And don't get me wrong, as I said before, I don't regret buying my MacBook Pro despite the price of the actual product, although I did get a discount because it went down in price. But when it comes to accessories, for example, when it comes to the watch straps for the iWatches, where they can range from $49.99 up until $99.99, which is just shy of a penny of £100. And then if you can go even more expensive than that, to over £250 when it comes to the designer wristwatches, and those can be, to me, very expensive. And again, I know there actually was a time, maybe a good few years ago, when they weren't, their actual products weren't too expensive, but now they've kind of gone up, especially when they've in the UK taxes, which have kind of obviously increased, and that's why things like the MacBooks and the things like that, and any Apple products in the UK now have gone up in price. So that's kind of rather unfortunate. That seems to be the case. So yeah, I decided, looked on eBay, and somebody was selling. They were selling the polishing cloth, and also you're gonna have to wait because also it's been shipped from China. And I did put in a cheaper offer to what they were selling it for, and they didn't go for that offer, but they did give me a counter offer, which I thought was very reasonable, and it was free postage and packaging. And what was kind of great, as I said, is it was meant to arrive, it was meant to come next week, but it's actually come a lot earlier. And as I said before, because it came from China, you had to go through all the customs and the shipping, so that took quite a while. But whenever I've ordered stuff from China, whether it's been things like this polishing cloth, the watch straps for my Series 9 iWatch, or even my the case that I've bought for my MacBook Air, it's always come from China, and it's always arrived a week earlier than scheduled, so I can't kind of complain there. I'm trying to think what else I've got there. If you bear it with me, what I'm also going to have to do is take a picture of the actual product, because obviously I'm going to have to leave feedback for the seller, which I'm actually very happy about. So we shall put it on that. Got that. So I have to take a picture of that, because obviously once I open it, it's going to be mangled. So we'll have a look there. Now it does look. I've looked at the box of the polishing cloth that the official Apple one comes in. It looks pretty much identical to the Ritzmig on here, which I have no idea what that even says or what that even means. And then we've got the back here where it says polishing cloth. So we've got that there. And we'll try and see if we can open this. No, there's no kind of easy way. So what we'll do is use my stain knife here. Don't know if it's glued sellotape down. Let's do that. Pretty simple. And then there we have it. You can see the polishing cloth there. And I might take another picture. Just bear with me. And it's pretty much exactly the same presentation as the official one from what I've seen. And then we've got the cloth here, which we can just pull out like so, pretty much like an envelope. And then there we have it there. It's in a wrapped around a piece of card. And as you can see, and it's a kind of a really pale grey colour. And it says on there, safe to use on all Apple displays and surfaces. So we've got that there. And then we've got the cloth there. Now, again, this will be exactly the same size as the official one that Apple also. And I said before, for yes, I mean, you're paying for quality, but for £20, is that kind of really worth it to what they're charging? I don't think so. I think at minimum, because obviously you're paying for the fact that you know that with the official VAT, you're going to be not damaging the Apple product in question. But I think for £20, I think that's not kind of worth it in terms of what they're charging. They could have at least done it for at least half that price at minimum, in my honest opinion. And if they were going to charge, let's say like £20, for me, if they were going to add other little bits of accessories, whether it's like some type of fluid to use, or a couple of other, even if it was a couple or a few more pieces of cloth that they were going to give you. I think that would have been, then that maybe would have justified it if they've added some extra stuff to the actual polishing cloth. But just for £20, I think that's far too much. I think Apple at times have got a lot to answer for in terms of their pricing of the products. But obviously they know that, obviously you're going to know that obviously if you pay for an official Apple product, especially like a cleaning product, that it's going to do the job, and you're not going to have to worry that it's going to do damage. Not that I'm expecting this to do anything at all. Bear with me, I just had a glass of water. So there we have it there. It's really light and it is really soft. From what I've read, it actually uses nano microfibers. So that way, obviously, that when it's going against the product, it's then not going to scratch it or cause any damage because it's so soft. Try to imagine it kind of being like a lint-free cloth, except much softer. So I borrowed my brother's MacBook Air because my one hasn't got any fingerprints in it at the moment. And there's not too much fingerprints on his one, but my one's got a lot more on there. So I'm gonna have a little quick demonstration to see what it's like. And yeah, so this is actually, when you obviously I'm wiping it, doesn't matter what direction you kind of wipe it in, it's actually really soft, and I can definitely see the fingerprints. Obviously it's harder to see on this one because this is a space grey, but there are some fingerprints in it, and they're actually coming out, and there's no fear of scratches or damage going to be done to the actual the aluminum body of the actual MacBook Air itself. And cleaning the Apple sign there. That's all coming out. Let's see if we have anything under any fingerprints there. We have a little, which you might be able to see on this side. We'll see how much of it we can kind of get out there. And yes, that's coming out nicely with no because sometimes what I've noticed with cloths is that you can rub on whether it's on the screen or material, and then you still get like kind of smudges on there. We'll try it the screen in a while, but yeah, it's definitely taking out all of those smudges or fingerprints that were on there. I can definitely see that it's a lot cleaner, so obviously there's no worry of it damaging your Apple product, or if you're going to just use it as a standard for your a laptop or anything like that. I'm just going to clean the screen. And again, I'm using it on the screen itself, which you can't see because some information on there. And again, it's doing a good job of actually cleaning the actual product itself. And yeah, I'm actually really pleased with it. Again, got a little bit there, and that's completely come out. And as I thought, I paid about £4.29 for it. And then bear in mind that you're paying $19.99 for the Apple one. And as you can see, look at that, absolutely clean. So we'll put it to one side. But yeah, I'm really pleased with the actual polishing cloth itself. Now I know that obviously that when mine's going to be in heavy use, I know that not to worry about the fact that obviously that it's going to get damaged. Obviously by you, because there are some people that just use normal cloths in it, and then you always fear that you don't want to ruin or to get rid of it. I think even with a little bit of water on that, it probably won't. A tiny bit of water in it on that tiny bit of the cloth inside in the corner of it. That also, if you've got stubborn stains or things like that, that will be easier to get it out. So yeah, I'm really pleased with this purchase, and it just shows you that if you kind of just look around and wait, you can find a product that do exactly the same job at a fraction of the price. So yeah, I might, if I remember to, I will try and put a link of the item of the seller in the description box, and then you can order one yourself and try it out. And then again, it's for the price I paid for it, absolute bargain. So this is the polishing cloth for a Apple product. Again, as I said, you don't have to just use it on an Apple product. You can pretty much use it on any laptop or anything, or even on, say, an iPad or any tablet, or even on an iWatch or an Android watch, anything like that. You can definitely use this particular product in it and have no fear that it's going to cause any damage and will get rid of stubborn fingerprints and smudges. Anyway, I hope you found this video informative. Please feel free to share this video with your friends and family. Also, if you can give this video a thumbs up, I would highly appreciate that. That will allow new people to find my YouTube channel and content on YouTube recommendation page. And this is because of the YouTube algorithms favor the bigger YouTubers, so their channel and content gets advertised on the YouTube recommendation page. So that will help me out in finding new subscribers who can check out my content. Speaking of subscribers, if you haven't subscribed to my channel, please feel free to subscribe. If you want to see stuff like this when it comes to accessories, electronical goods, when it comes to unboxings, whether it's like MacBooks or watches or phones, comic book related stuff, so whether it's comic books old and new, comic book graphic novels, statues, figures, I do all that kind of stuff, and art books that I'm supposed to be catching up on, whether it's movie or video game related or TV shows. So I've got an all comic book, so I've got those coming up. What else have I got? You've seen me do stuff to do with glasses, which I think I've done. Video game playthroughs, video game unboxings, which I've got one to film after this. Blu-ray reviews, my DVD unboxings, my DVD and Blu-ray steelbook collection. So I've got stuff like that. Food and drink reviews, clothing pickups, which I've done. I've got a couple to upload for you to check out, and hopefully you'll like them. And movie and TV show reviews and beauty products and many more stuff that's going to be available on my YouTube channel, and even other stuff that I'm going to be doing in the future on my YouTube channel. So please subscribe if you want to see stuff like that. Just before Christmas, we hit the 500 sub mark. A few months ago, we hit 600, and a couple of days ago, we hit 700 YouTube subs. So a big thank you to all the subs, old and new. I really appreciate you guys getting me to 700 subscribers. Without the subscribers, I wouldn't be where I am today. Yes, I create the content, but it's the viewership and the positive comments and the likes and the views that really do encourage me to persevere in doing things that I love doing. So a big thank you to the subscribers, old and new. I really appreciate all of you from the bottom of my heart. So not only is this a win for me, but also a win for you as well. So a big thank you to all of you. Hopefully, and we'll get to 800 soon. The next big milestone will be 1,000 YouTube subs. Again, that's still a long way to go. So we'll get there sooner rather than later at some point. And who knows, we'll maybe do a special video when we kind of get there. So please consider subscribing to my YouTube channel. I also live stream on Twitch. I don't do things regularly because of ongoing things in my ongoing life and health issues, so I can't pick out certain regular days when I'm going to do it, but I'm going to be trying to do a lot more than what I have been doing. Normally, because I archive the videos, but they don't stay archived for long because obviously you need to be affiliated, which is why I'm trying to grow my Twitch channel. I'm currently on 40 followers. Hopefully we can get that to grow just as much as what we've done on the YouTube. Any videos that I do on there, as long as they don't have copyright material, they usually get exported to YouTube. So if you want to find me on Twitch, it's the same name as my YouTube name, just add 76. I will put it again in the description box so you can find it if you want to follow me on there. One example of a game that I use is Forza Motorsport, which doesn't have any copyright material in it, so it's easier to export that. And I did one a couple of days ago. I also live stream on YouTube, so on the rare occasion that you might spot me on there, the last things I've been doing in there has been EA Sports FC 24, which I've got for a furthermore a few weeks, because obviously the EA Play app was 99p rather than a $5.99, so I've been playing that. So most of there it's going to be sports games, beat 'em ups, shoot 'em ups, mostly casual games. So check me out on there. Even if you miss me doing things live, the video will be archived on YouTube, so you can watch it at your heart's content. So don't worry if you miss me streaming live on YouTube. It will be there, but it would be nice to, to catch me live. And anyway, it just leaves me to say, wherever you are in the world, please stay safe, and I will speak to you again on the next video. Bye for now.